Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here, and welcome to what I get to introduce as the second update in a single week for Nuclear Throne. That's right, this is update number 22, and we're just returning to the actual format because why not, right? We haven't seen that in like a month, so here we go. First off, if you do not know what this is, usually this is the one time a week where we take a look at the latest Nuclear Throne update. Essentially what we do is we take the changelog, turn it into a video format for your viewing pleasure. But before we get to update number 22, let's take a quick look back at what happened in update number 21. Now, update number 21 saw the return of Vlambeer to update form in a way, since they've been away at GDC and busy doing Vlambeerish things. But yes, update number 21 brought us the upgraded version, I guess you would say, of Nuclear Throne, as they made the switch to Game Maker Studio from Game Maker 8.1. Now, moving to Game Maker Studio allowed Vlambeer to finally port the game to Mac and Linux, so Mac and Linux users could finally play the game themselves. And not only that, but moving to Game Maker Studio also allowed Vlambeer to improve the performance of the game in general, which meant smoother gameplay and an overall better experience. And that was pretty much the update. It was an essential update. It was the change from the old to the new, and finally opened the doors to Linux and Mac users. With that said, that was update number 21. Let's see what's new in update number 22. So in update number 22, we have the inclusion of multiplayer. That's right, you heard me correctly, multiplayer. This was announced at PAX this year with the help of Northern Lion and Man vs. Game. They did, I guess, as well as you could expect. It was very interesting seeing it in action, seeing it announced there, and what was also kind of announced sort of under the radar. It was overshadowed by the whole multiplayer aspect, but Vlambeer are the first, I believe the first, developer to be selling a game through Twitch TV itself. So I believe if you subscribe to their channel, you get the game. I'm not sure if that's Steam or Humble. If someone can let me know in the comment section and what exactly that entails, I would really appreciate it. But yes, the big thing this week is the multiplayer edition. Now, unfortunately, I don't have footage for this, and it's simply due to technical difficulties. My controllers weren't recognized, so unfortunately for now, we have to put it in the back burner until I can get myself another 360 gamepad. So yes, once again, to make it perfectly clear, just in case you didn't hear the first time, Nuclear Throne now has multiplayer co-op. It's only 2 players. Apparently 4 players is in the works. I don't know if it's finalized, but it is in the works. But yes, multiplayer, Nuclear Throne, awesome. So with that out of the way, let's take a quick look at the fixes and changes for this week. Now, unfortunately, they do not list in specific what has been changed, but from what I can tell from playing, the quick restart bug has most definitely been fixed. That no longer crashes the game, and that's about it. I'm not sure exactly what else has changed, but they do note that some minor fixes and changes and, you know, whatnots have been made to the game, so hopefully your gameplay experience is a lot more smooth. And that pretty much does it for this week's update. Now let's quickly jump to my thoughts. First off, again, I would love to see keyboard and mouse with gamepad, so I don't have to go and buy another gamepad because, you know, they're really expensive. But I'm really happy to see the co-op added. You know, it was a really unexpected addition, especially when it seemed like they were somewhat abrasive about the idea. Like, they felt it felt like they were kind of like, we'll get to it, but it's not a priority. So it was nice to see that multiplayer was actually added, and even if it remains local co-op, hell, you know, that's just cool in itself. Online co-op would be great, but I think that the limitations of Game Maker will make that really difficult, from my experience at least. Even with the gamepads, I'm not really gonna harp on them too much about gamepad support because man, Game Maker, at least when I used to fiddle with it, like, it's really finicky with gamepad support. So the fact that they even get like 2 gamepads working on one is that's golden for me. So yeah, just really happy to see that all implemented. People are reporting that there are bugs with the co-op. Apparently when like one player dies, like the game crashes, so apparently the Vlambeer still have some kinks to work on in this mode. So I'm kind of glad that I wasn't able to cover it because my footage probably would have got corrupted or something crazy would have happened. So yeah, Speaking of which, I will definitely be doing the co-op at some point. Again, I just don't know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a matter of when I can get a controller or a system set up, and as well as a second party. You know, I have to make sure the second party has time, so it's going to be scheduling and finding a controller. So, but I do have something special planned for that, so it should be fun when I finally get to it. But yeah, other than that, the only other bug I still notice is the duplication bug. I'm guessing that one will be fixed in like a future update. I mentioned in my previous video, I think it was a snow day, I would really like to see them take that bug, embrace it, and like turn it into an enemy type. Like, how cool would it be to have an enemy that would have a slight chance of duplicating itself on death? Or I don't know, I think that would be pretty cool. It would be really unexpected and awesome, but that's just my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of the updates? We've had 2 this week. Again, we've had the change to Game Maker Studio, and then we had the addition of multiplayer. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. How do you guys feel about the addition of multiplayer at this point in the development? What are you excited for in the future? Are you a Mac or Linux user, and are you excited to finally play Nuclear Throne? Let me know. I would love to hear how the community is reacting to all of this Nuclear Throne progress that is being made. Like, in a single week, so much has happened. Oh my god. But yes, if you do not own this game and you would like to purchase it, or if you would just like to learn more about the game itself, head over to nuclearthrone.com. And of course, there's always the Nuclear Throne wiki for all your latest information and metadata and all that good stuff. So with that said, that was Nuclear Throne update number 22. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative, and I will see you next time. Bye!
It's the dead body looting, mutant shooting, Venus youth and rootin', tootin', Luger totin', Ruger loading, bullet throwing, way too long, grenade holding, triangle in my mango, your weapon to rap, flash color coded clips in an RPG hat, baby blue ammo turn red when it claps, shoot your face in the fat, give your cadaver a slap, where the level boss at, I wanna click clack, chapow, click clack that, see him shoot him, skin him.